This is Miko's favorite song. Vibes are good, everybody. As the Avs officially sweep their first completed series of the season in Finland. And you know what that means? The Avs officially own Finland now.
Mikko should be on the flag.
He should. Like
Mikko and good stick Lecky.
Like there's a picture from when they came out.
There should be a moose and that picture of Lecky.
Lecky that the Avs admin drew.
Yeah.
That should be the flag. Just put it like right on there. It's a little boring anyways. So today for a victory cake, I went with strawberry because it's red. And that's all the Avs could see today. They were just seeing red. That's all Jonas Korpisalo saw tonight too.
Poor Corpy, dude. Sunburned.
He didn't even play, but he played really good. His team just kind of sucks.
I didn't think he played great. He was good in the first. And then after that, I was like, is that good? Yeah. I love how you could just go down and get cake.
It's good cake too.
Yeah. It's probably really good for you.
You can get cake and sushi.
Sushi's gross.
I don't eat fish, so I get crab sushi.
Right. Because fish is nasty.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Avs beat
anything
the
that comes
Kraken
out of
this
the
year,
ocean,
I'll get sushi instead of cake. I'll get sushi and cake. I'll just have a whole meal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
You were saying on Twitter, you were like, I'm worried about Korpisalo, and I was like, come on, man.
I'm always worried about goalies.
The Avs are goalie proof.
I don't know. Those Darcy Kemper games in Arizona just have given me a constant fear of goalies.
And then what did they do? They beat him 7-1 twice.
Well, yeah, and the next
they're goalie proof, man. Yeah. And everybody was all worried about Vasilevsky.
Yeah.
Didn't matter.
Yeah.
They're goalie proof.
I'd rather be worried than look like an idiot than not be worried. And
how many times did the Avs get goalied last year? Like Carolina?
Yeah, that was the thing. It was pretty much Carolina and that one, well, the Ottinger game and then the Wedgwood game.
The Ottinger game was getting goalied, yeah.
The Vejmelka game. Kind of both of the games they lost against Arizona.
The Vejmelka game, they didn't really do much, though.
Yeah, I know. I just know they
had 35 shots, but they weren't the best. I think that Wedgwood game, they had a lot of shots, but again, not much quality.
I remember him robbing them a few times.
But that Ottinger game was frustrating. I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Pavelski, 3-4 points or whatever. Classic
Avs domination from Joe Pavelski.
He's outshot him like 44-20. You know.
Yep. But let's get into this game. Big takeaway. I finally got to tweet a W, so that was cool.
1-3-1.
Nice and symmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Avs. This was kind of the perfect game that I was hoping for. They just kind of kicked Columbus's ass. There was a stretch in the first period where things got a little bit shaky.
This game was a mixture of the Avs playing really well and Columbus playing really bad. And the score should have been more. But the Avs got a little passive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're passing when they just should have shot and stuff like that.
Yeah, they were definitely trying to do a little bit too much at some points.
Mm-hmm.
And in the first period, that was, a problem. But then, when you're winning 4 and 5-1, it doesn't really make a difference.
It's like that meme. Don't kill him. He's already dead.
Stop. He's already dead.
He's already
dead. I'll give you guys a great visual representation of how this game went. If you didn't watch the game, you'll see this
Can I give the Corsi line? Here's my finger. Ready? Oh wait, I should start on the other side. There we go. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
It starts at medium.
Yeah. Yeah, it just keeps going. It's like stonks.
76 Corsi events at 5v5.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh boy. See, I'm not a huge game score guy.
I know, but like, not a single player is in the net negative.
Yeah.
The closest is Mikhail Maltsev, which
I thought he was pretty good.
I thought he was good.
He didn't have much offense, but he plays.
Yeah, he had a few shots.
But
he had one that was
were you ever like, wow, this is gonna go in when he shoots it?
There was the one shot he had in the third period that like Korpi had to like make a shoulder save on, where I was like, I could see that one going in, but yeah, no, that one was definitely not.
Martin Kaut, baby. You love to see it.
Stocks are up on Martin Kaut.
Stonks.
Yeah, Sam Girard.
Yeah, I hated Girard with the puck, which is weird for him. But
yeah, he would do great things when he had the puck, but then when he had to actually make a decision, move the puck, it was just kind of like, ooh. Kurtis MacDermid was shooting everything he possibly could at the end of the game there.
Kurtis MacDermid was such a vibe.
He was vibing tonight.
Except for that 1 2-on-1 he gave up in the third. But other than that,
yeah, where he kind of got. But then EJ finally, for once in his life,
punch some faces.
Yeah, I want to talk about that really quick. Sean Kuraly, why are you a coward?
He boards Nate way late. Should have been called. And the Avs are about to send their second line on the ice. But Bednar's like, Kurt, you're up, big boy. You see that, man? They have to like simplify it for him, right? You see that guy? Punch face. And he goes, yeah, punch face. Mm-hmm. And so he goes. He's stumbling. He's rumbling, stumbling, bumbling all the way over to Sean Kuraly, and he grabs him, and Sean Kuraly bitches out. And
said it's Matthew Olivier.
Olivier's like, what the fuck are you touching my guy? And Curtis is like, he hit my player. And he's like, you want to go? Curtis is like, punch face. That's all he knows how to say, probably. Punch face.
I feel like Kurtis MacDermid could secretly be the smartest guy on the team.
Punch face. That's all he knows how to say. Mm-hmm.
So know,
you know, and then they exchange their punching, and then Olivier's like, I'm tired. And Curtis is like, yeah, man, me too.
Yeah, it wasn't a very eventful fight. No. He didn't give him a bunch of haymakers. He got him a lot with like his little jersey tug thing that he does.
Yeah.
He gets a lot in with that. Like
the guy, everyone's just like so thrown off. They're like, oh.
Yeah, he's just because he's just so strong. He just like shakes them like.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like actively just discombobulating them. But yeah, I like when I would just want to skip ahead to like what we usually do at the end of the podcast. Can you say a guy that you were like disappointed in today?
Nah.
Like we'll just spoil it. I really like the only guy that I will choose for a disappointment was Josh Manson, because he actively scored a goal against us. I think I don't even know.
It's just like a reactionary thing, though.
Yeah, no, I don't fault him for. Well, I mean, I kind of fault him.
Well, like you're not supposed to do that, but also like in the heat of the moment, like you're not gonna not try to bat the puck out of the air. Like,
right, yeah. Like I'm not really like hard. Saying, "What are you doing? You're a like," but I'm also like, like, don't do that. That's bad.
Yeah, not what we want to be doing. So,
but yeah,
I did basically Sam Girard. Didn't love it. It's about all I got. He got better throughout the game, though. Not to pick on him too much, but
yeah, he can get better than he gave in Finland.
He can give much better than he gave in Finland.
Yeah, Finland is not his friend.
No.
I do need to go back and screen grab him in the box after. That was another classic Sammy G, just kind of like moment. God, he's such a goofy looking dude with his big ass hair and his visor that goes all the way to the top of his.
He used to look like a little kid when he had like the short hair, no facial hair.
No facial hair, yeah.
Yeah. And nope, not anymore. He looks like Captain Hook.
He does. Little Captain Hook.
Little Captain Hook with the tilted visor. Gotta block the lights. Gotta block the lights.
Like, bro, put your face mask down. You're like 3 feet tall. Some dude's just gonna like pass a puck and hit you in the face with his stick.
Nah, dude, he's gotta block the light.
So weird.
Mikko does it too.
But yeah, let's get into this game. So it's family weekend here, and I was kidding. I was bringing my mom up to the dorm so she could watch the game with me. So we literally walk in, and like right as I step foot in the door, I hear Artturi Lehkonen with the goal, and it's like, oh.
Yes, I turned to, we're all getting settled in, first period, we're excited, and Good Stick Lecky scores, and that's one of the louder Good Stick Leckys I've let out.
That was nice to see. Both the Finns got there.
Yeah, just a beautiful pass.
Oh, dude, it was so nice.
The dog. The dog was on his pass, and
his head's just kind of like going everywhere, so people are just like, we don't know what he's doing.
Right. Nate.
And then he absolutely threads the needle with the pass.
Every shot he shot was right at Korpisalo's chest, but every pass he passed was a needle that was threaded. So
I tweeted out that should have been the drinking game for today's game. Take a shot when Nathan MacKinnon's on a 2-on-1 tonight.
Yeah, dude. Would have been drunk.
Absolutely hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it felt like a pretty much a carbon copy of yesterday's first period. The Avs are doing pretty good. They take a penalty in the middle, and obviously
I think it was a little better. I know.
I think it was
score is 1-1, not 2-1, but I
would agree. Their power play, they got a power play pretty early on too. It was a really good power play.
That was the only power play, right?
Yeah, both teams only got one power play tonight.
Yeah, the refs.
So the refs saw everybody being like, "Stop making this about you," and they were like, "Okay, we're just going to call nothing.
Let them play.
Yeah. We're just not going to do our jobs."
So,
spoiler alert, like I don't have a problem with the refs. When you're just not calling anything, you're just not calling anything. But there was definitely some shit they should have called. Like Columbus definitely started taking liberties at one point. But
not going to be a refs guy today. It's the least of my worries.
Yeah, no, like I said, I don't really give a shit. I just thought it was funny that they went from everything and then nothing, and it's just like,
yeah,
there's a medium here. But whatever. Yeah. So I mean, it was pretty quick on the penalty kill. It's similar to that Voracek goal. I mean, Devon, like, when the shot's coming, he just moves out of the way. He's like, I just don't want to screen Georgiev. I don't know. I was taught to tie up sticks so things like that don't happen. But
in the system that the Avs run, there's not. They leave. They're just leaving that guy in front of the net.
They're just like, goalie, stop puck.
Right, dude. There's a fucking mosquito. I'm gonna get you. I didn't get him.
Wow.
Bastard. Oh yeah, but yeah, they leave that guy there every time. Every time the other team has the puck out high, they leave the guy in front of the net, which you're starting to see them make some tip plays and stuff like that. So
might have to change that up a little bit.
When can they just run a tight box, an aggressive box? When can they just?
Gotta wait until January. Boxing Day, that's when they'll do it.
Gotta wait until the playoffs, I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then there were a few minutes where the Avs were just kind of couldn't get much going. struggled a little bit, and then with about 5 minutes left, they started, getting momentum back. And then the second period started, and then they were like, let's just score goals.
Yeah.
Just gonna, score some goals. And Martin Kaut, finally.
Wait a minute. This is the play, right? Cale Makar, was this on purpose?
See, John Michael Lyles, I think
it was, man.
I just don't know, because every angle I saw made it kind of look like he didn't, but hit the guy's stick, but also
I just feel like the puck was going behind the net before the guy's stick hit Makar's stick.
This was like that goal against the Penguins last year. It was like the exact same thing, where it's like, did he mean to do that? Or
I think he did, man. I do. I'm gonna give him.
I could see an argument for it. People underestimate how Cale Makar thinks the game. He sees everything ever. That's not what I want, actually.
And then Kaut gets lucky because it goes off Korpisalo. But
yeah, I don't know if it's lucky
finish.
or if he's doing the thing that Mikko would do, where he's just banking it in off the goalie.
It's a good finish.
Yeah, it's a good goal. Hard work, good goal. There you go. GG's. Good for Kaut. He got close last game. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I did kind of call this on the pod yesterday. I was saying if he keeps playing like this, he's going to score one soon. Which obviously, it's not like I'm spitting fire takes, like, oh my God. But yeah.
Good stuff.
It was nice to see him finally get rewarded. He played a really good game today. That entire line, that's a great second line for Nichushkin, for when Nichushkin's out, which I doubt will be much
He'll
longer.
Be back against Nashville.
Yeah, but which is a little unfortunate because you just don't know. I just don't know what you do because that line works so well, but you're also playing Columbus, so maybe
you're playing Columbus and your top line still hemorrhaged chance after chance. I know you get away with it this game, but still, they got the better end of Columbus's top guys, but it was just so high event. So, it was actually the middle six really that controlled possession. So even though the top guys did all the scoring, the middle six.
Well, not really.
I mean, at fives, yeah.
Kind of.
It was more Newhook, if I remember correctly.
I know.
The top guys, it was like 30-20, something like that.
Yeah, it was, dude. Martin Kaut ended with an 85% Corsi for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The middle six, man.
Martin Kaut, 80% Corsi for. Josh Manson, 70%.
Yeah.
Mikhail Maltsev, 63%.
Erod, 18-3. Yeah. Martin Kaut, 20-5. Even Newhook, 21-14 is good. Yeah. It was just good stuff.
But the expected goals for numbers for the top line still pretty good. They're all in the 70%. It wasn't high danger. It was just kind of high Corsi,
Yeah, they got hemmed in a few times.
Yeah, on that one penalty that Gerard took, which I know people were like, that was kind of a dive. I guess whatever.
Dude, it was made up dive. I hate Boone Jenner now. Can't stand him. Guess you make new enemies every game, yeah.
Every so often.
It's like every so often I'll find a guy. I'm just like, I fucking hate you.
There's something about the name Boone Jenner that's just kind of like.
He's a diver. He's not very good, and he tries too hard. How's that?
He tries too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so let's get into these other goals here. Third goal. We thought it was a cake snack.
Was not.
Every angle I saw, it didn't look like O'Connor tipped it.
Yeah, you probably got to slow that down. But OC went through first, so went through the line
and then
first. So.
He went through the line first, and I was like, okay. Usually, usually on those tip plays, guys don't lie about that.
Right.
When you. So, unfortunate, but good for Logan. Continues to be the Blue Jackets killer.
Yeah.
So that was good for him. That was great. Every line except for the fourth line was out for a goal for tonight. Which, I mean, third, fourth line, who really cares?
Especially like this version of it too.
Yeah. So yeah, and then this was all in like 3 minutes, and then Devon Taves gets his first of the year.
That pass, dude.
Another beautiful pass from Nathan MacKinnon.
Yeah, that was some hockey porn right there.
Yeah, Nathan MacKinnon was absolutely dishing it today.
He got it through the first guy, and then he got it just enough in front of Gavrikov's stick on the way back for Columbus, and then Taves. Easiest finish ever.
Yeah, Taves likes to score goals like this a lot. He just jumps into play and.
That's something we haven't been seeing as much from him, and I'm glad we saw it today. I mean,
it was definitely an encouraging sign. I saw it. You saw it more than just the goal. He was jumping into plays, and he was.
Spoiler
he
alert,
loves to do that.
Devon Taves is my first star.
Okay, so let me just make sure I get this right. Fenwick is actual shots on goal, right?
I don't care about Fenwick.
What is Fenwick? Is that what that is?
I believe it's actual shots on goal. Yeah.
Okay. So Evan Rodriguez wasn't on the ice for a single shot on goal against tonight.
No.
That's
but
nuts.
I hate Fenwick, so
I don't care. That like him on being on the ice for none and Kaut being on the ice for one is just that's pretty good.
And Erod got a bit of a rest tonight because he'd been playing so much. He got 14 tonight.
Yeah, you could definitely tell he got his legs, might have been a bit. He wanted to take a bit of a rest tonight. But yeah, I mean, pretty much the second and the third period, it was just the Avs kind of just controlling play.
I was interested to see how the third period would go. I hopped on the ice for my practice, like right as the third period was starting. So I had no idea what happened. And, I was thinking about it the whole time. And then after, looking down, seeing the 5-1 felt good.
Yeah. So. Yeah. The fourth goal, great play by the second line. Kaut makes a great steal. Erod picks it up, circles around, draws guys to him, and perfect pass for Newhook. Not on, like, I don't want to take anything away from him because it's not like, but it's not the hardest finish in the world, but definitely the way he's taking that shot makes it pretty hard.
Right, and especially because Erod, I mean, amazing pass, but he has to pass that really fast to get Korpisalo, so he doesn't have enough time to get over.
Right.
That's just something you just have to pass that fast, and Newhook does a good job. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's definitely been going lately. That Islanders goal. We can confidently say one good thing came out of that.
He's got 3 points in 3 games, man. It's good.
Yeah.
So
and he actually got to be the second line center tonight.
Right. So I think
you got good minutes.
Yeah, well, they were rolling 4 in the third period.
Yeah.
So
there was a point where I was like, okay, stop playing your first line. I don't know.
It was the Finland vibes, man. You got the 2 Finns up there.
Well, there was also a point where I was like, Logan O'Connor and Andrew Cogliano need to stop blocking shots because this game doesn't matter anymore.
And then Cogs goes to the room, and you're like,
bro.
I think he'll be fine. But
he's got that Matt Calvert in him, and where he's like, there's a shot. I need to block it. It's like, no.
No, you don't.
Just calm yourself. It doesn't matter.
So, oh yeah, this is something else I want to say. So Columbus, obviously I don't want to discount or take credit away from the Avs because the Avs took it to Columbus, but dude, Columbus sucks. They played so bad. That pass by Eric Goodbranson, he's not even passing it to anyone. Doesn't even have a guy up at the blue line, at least from what I saw. And he's like, oh, I'm going to catch him on a change. And Newhook is the guy standing there.
Right.
And he takes it, and things happen. Avs score. Like, Columbus is really bad, and they gave
Yep.
Eric Branson a 4x4. So
Yeah,
lols.
everybody's really. This has not been a fun year for Eric Branson or the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Just Columbus, man. They are
Yeah.
not good.
I don't know why. It's so weird.
It's not. They have no defense, man.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Zach Werenski's a fine puck mover and offensive defenseman, but you seen his defense?
Not very good.
It's not very good. Vladislav Gavrikov is like their only guy back there who plays any sort of defense, and he's too slow. So he gets
Right.
caught up the ice every other shift,
The
and
dude's just like burn him.
right. And whatever that 77 thing is that I'd never heard of before is on your first pair.
Blankenberg?
Yeah,
Best name.
never heard of that thing before, and he's on
Really?
their first pair. and he sucks. So like,
He did walk MacKinnon once, so
Nathan MacKinnon doesn't play defense.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, but yeah, no, they're not good. But we don't. Fortunately, we don't have to watch them play hockey anymore this year.
No, I want to. I want the Avs to play them every game. That'd be fun.
I have a soft spot for Columbus.
Dude, they're so bad. I bet you. I think they'll probably figure the offense out a little bit more.
Yeah,
like,
this feels like the Islanders last year to me, where it's just kind of like,
dude, they're worse than the Isles.
I know, but like comparison, like slow start.
The Isles actually play with a structure and defense.
Look, I'm not saying they're the Islanders, all right?
It's similar, just like it's a similar season arc, just 20 points lower than the Islanders were in the standings.
Just like built extremely differently.
Yeah.
You don't have the excuse of going on the road for 20 games to start the season.
Right.
You're just bad to start.
You're just bad, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Couple of checklist things I want to go over. Nicolas Aube-Kubel, Washington claims him.
No, well, that means they're going to win the cup.
Right. Well,
they got the dream. They got the most important players in the Avs run. Nicolas Aube-Kubel, and
DK.
Yep. By the way, did you see someone made a fake account and they spelled it like Nicholas? Like
I did see that, yeah.
And Elliot Friedman liked the tweet.
Dude, yeah. Elliot Friedman had some bad moments today.
Really?
We can touch on the what's his face, the Miller guy in Boston. We can touch on him in an off day pod. I think we can do a segment on that. But yeah, he was like, I feel bad for the kid. You should give him a chance. Like, part of me's torn. Like, you should give him a chance to redeem himself. It's like, yeah. So Elliot had a rough day on the app. So I think he deleted the tweet, but people have screenshots of it. I'm pretty sure. Maybe
because the internet.
Right.
So let's get into. Okay, you continue your checklist. Sorry.
So Aube-Kubel, and then I wanted to talk a little bit about expectations against Nashville in 4 days.
God, I don't even know. I feel like I need to bone up a little bit more on Nashville before we do that.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, like, just in terms of how the Avs play.
I would hope that they put out a very similar performance. I feel like this will bleed well into kind of where I want to go. We're just takeaways from this game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, every single goal was scored at 5v5 tonight for the Avs.
Yeah.
Which is great because you see them relying on the power play too much earlier in this season.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
your depth's getting going. It was bound to, man.
Yeah. That's going well. And then the depth goals.
Yeah.
I tweeted it. I just said depth.
Mm-hmm.
This is depth, baby.
It's refreshing when your top line doesn't have to score 4 goals a game to win.
And I'm looking at natural stat trick. At 5v5, every single player played double-digit minutes.
Yes. Well, leading 5-1 will help with those causes.
And obviously, there's a little bit, they were rolling Kurtis MacDermid every shift in the third period.
Yeah. They were rolling 4 defensemen, really.
And I don't know how often. Like, I feel like usually your fourth line hovers around, maybe 9 minutes. Sometimes they hit double digits.
It should be 7 to 9 on a normal team.
Right. So that's the thing. It's like, look, this isn't, obviously circumstances are a little different. But, also it's an encouraging sign that
you get your top guys a little bit to take the load off. I think the
and
most
then now now
forward played was MacKinnon at 19.
In total time as a forward, it looks like it's. Let me make sure.
Yeah. So that's just good stuff.
Yes.
That's
Sam
just
Girard
tidy.
actually led the Avs in ice time tonight.
Yeah, that's tidy stuff. Yeah, it's good.
So yeah, good vibes. It was just a good vibes game. You could tell in the third period where Alex Newhook's just kind of circling everybody.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, he's feeling himself, and that's the biggest part.
But he's also like, you're not going to defend me. I'm just going to skate around you, fools.
He's like,
it's good stuff.
You're bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do my thing. All right.
Right. So.
And Cale Makar was feeling himself tonight.
Yeah, boy.
It was everybody was feeling himself. Nathan MacKinnon was feeling himself tonight too.
All it took was one cake snack, and everybody was in a lot of trouble.
He wanted to spot everybody like they're, he's like Erik Karlsson, has 10 goals.
Yeah. He's got to spot him a few points here.
Right. He's like, don't worry, I'll be there soon. Just wait up for me.
Enjoy it while it lasts, EK.
Yeah. I'll give you one last, I'll give you your last moment of glory.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see Cale go nuclear on this homestand.
Yeah, in November, I feel like this
3 games right here at home. At the Nashville game, I feel like is probably going to be a bit of a struggle just because of jet lag.
Right.
Flying. I mean, the flight back.
That's the thing is that I'm kind of like, well, I'll see what people say about practice.
Right. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm sure they'll probably practice Tuesday. If they play.
Yeah, that's what people have been saying.
Let's see, Monday.
I'm assuming that they fly
Sunday,
back
Monday,
tomorrow.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and they play Thursday. So they have 4 days off. They'll probably fly back tomorrow morning. Or honestly, they're probably flying back as we speak. They're probably. No, this is the middle of the night. So.
Well, they could get their Z's, and then
they're going to get their Z's and wake up and fly. Yeah.
I don't know.
And then, with jet lag, you just don't know how that goes. And, the flight back from Finland is going to be 9 to 10 hours. So.
Yeah. Hopefully Frankie doesn't get left on a plane this time.
Hopefully, yeah.
By the way, super weird that he didn't play today.
It's weird, but also you want the 2 points really bad here, man.
Yeah, right. But I don't think Georgiev was highly tested in this game.
There were some good chances.
In the second period and the start of the third, he was just kind of sitting there, and he would stop the occasional. Mm-hmm. As the Avs parked the bus.
It wasn't even parking the bus. It was just nothing happened because both teams didn't care anymore.
Right. So, he saved some chances. There was that scrum in front of the net.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Yeah.
Frankie definitely probably could have delivered on the W tonight, I think.
Oh, I agree. But I also think you've got 5 days before this, 4 days on the back half of this. Just play your starter.
Yeah. And I think it's fair. And obviously
you're not going to time him out. Right.
I just feel as a person, I feel a little bit bad for Frankie because I think he would have thought it was fun playing in Finland.
Totally. But it's how it goes, man. It's all about getting the 2 points. So
it's all about the W's.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Especially with where the Avs were at. It's not like the Avs are, 8-2-1 going into this game or 8-1-1 going into this game. You're 5-4-1. Now you're 6-4-1. You're 5-4-1. You need to start winning some of these games. So
Yeah.
I
So
think it
we'll
was
see.
good. I would have done
Yeah.
the same thing.
Um.
In hindsight.
Yeah. So I mean, like, let's just we touched on this. You know, this is the game you want from the Avs. At 5v5, they're just going. They're pushing play. They're getting scoring chances.
Yeah.
This is like they dominated a bad team.
They treated a bad team like a bad team. Yeah.
And that's what you want to see.
Yeah. They and it wasn't trying to be cute and stuff. They put their work boots on and they outworked and outskilled a terrible team.
Yep.
And it was really good.
It was. I mean, God, like, how much is there even to talk about? They just kind of dunked on this team.
Yeah, not a lot. We could get into our 3 stars.
Yeah, let's move into that. So you go first because I always go first.
So I had Taves at 1.
Right.
He was so good. I thought he was their best player.
Okay.
Just
fair.
every time Columbus had a rush on his side of the ice, he would just poke it out to center. Anytime Columbus wanted to make a stretch pass through the neutral zone, he'd cut it.
Yeah, he was
throw
jumping
it back.
really well
throw it back down their throat and make them do it again.
This is a peak Devontae's game.
Yeah, I mean, him and Cale both. Like, I thought Cale was really good. He has my 2nd star.
Okay.
Cale was really good. There were a couple times, like especially his turnover was the domino to Columbus's first goal.
Yeah, that one pass he made, I was like,
so, but other than that, really, like, it was really good. And then at 3, I'll go Nate. 3 assists. Loved his effort today. He wasn't getting too cute like we see sometimes with him. It was
he was
awesome
just
passing.
His feet were going, his hands were going.
Mm-hmm.
He was going.
Right. Feet,
he
hands, brain, all working. Didn't shoot the puck well, but that's okay, man. He's that bulldog, like it's not always going to be the most tidy game, but he just goes and goes and goes.
He just cares about filling the net, whether it's him or one of the homies.
He just goes and goes and goes. Doesn't stop.
Yep.
And I thought he played straight to his identity.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
This was something I haven't seen from him very much. He was back checking hard too.
Yeah,
he had the back check on Patrick Laine.
Yep. He also made this one play. It was a turnover up high in the offensive zone, and he had to cover back. I believe it was in the 2nd period. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had to cover back, and he made the Columbus tried to pass it through him for a backdoor goal, and he picked it off,
I remember that.
Sent it up the wall, and the Avs got numbers the other way. It was just a good effort overall.
Yeah.
So.
And I know Mikko Rantanen made another nice defensive play at some point in the 2nd period too.
He was good. He wasn't as good as he was yesterday, but I really liked Mikko as well.
Like all those goal scoring kind of.
Yeah.
But that's okay. He had some really nice plays and.
Yeah, a couple assists, or maybe just one. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I think just one.
But yeah. All right, so those are your 3. So my 3rd. I don't know, man. He was vibing tonight. Alex Newhook was vibing.
Yeah,
right?
He was really good, man.
And I don't know. So I'm giving him the tie with MacKinnon for 3rd. Just on vibes. Just vibes.
Love it.
Pure vibe stat. I'm actually gonna flip your 1 and 2. I think Devon is 2nd, and I think Cale's 1st. Just because points is points.
Sure. Yeah.
And I shout out to Devon for the goal. It's just
Totally. I just felt like Devon impacted the game in a more positive way than Cale.
That's fair. I don't know.
It felt like it always feels like, Cale's the guy and Devon's there, the support guy. Like he's Cale's.
Right.
Cale's Batman, Devon's Robin. Today it just felt to me like Taves was Batman, Cale was Robin. So
I don't like that.
it was backwards.
We'll just
I just like
give him something
better,
else.
man.
Don't call any of them Robin. Robin's a dork.
Robin's cool, man. I'm always Robin in like a Batman, for the record.
What's the other? There's like, isn't it Nightwing or something? Call him Nightwing. Nightwing's cool.
I don't know, man. I'm just Robin when I play Lego Batman.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't want to be Batman. Batman's like,
dude, no. I don't want to be Batman. You know,
Yeah.
Batman's for like 8-year-olds.
Yeah, who like, you got to be quirky.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I don't know. I also want to give honorable mention to Martin Kaut and Alex Garcia.
Yeah, those two.
Also, best moment of the game was definitely that little thing they showed where like you just see Frankie's like glove just go out and give him a fist bump after he.
Yeah,
it was
very
like
wholesome.
Yeah.
That
just kind of encapsulated the vibes.
My moment of the game was the good sick Lecky. Just good vibes right away.
Yeah, if I actually chose like a more real moment of the game, it was when Kurtis MacDermid just sidestepped Johnny Gaudreau.
That was so funny. Who was with that?
Like, get out of here, little guy.
Yeah.
He sidestepped him on pure like length alone. Like he was just like.
It didn't even look like he was trying to. It just happened. Yeah.
This was. We said it. There was that 1-2-on-1, but like he was making like Kurtis MacDermid was making like good plays with the puck today.
Kurtis MacDermid is all vibes unless the Avs lose, and he's, then he's
not vibes.
He's not vibes because then it's something to complain about where it's like he should not be in the lineup if he's playing 4 minutes.
This is a good Kurtis MacDermid game. He almost scored 2.
I know. He put it right into the chest. Right into the breadbasket, though.
Yeah.
So did he really almost score?
He was in a position to almost score.
Right.
I'm surprised. He's such a noted goal scorer.
I know. His finishing on his JFresh card is like 90th percentile.
He's not.
Because he doesn't play, but they score when he's on the ice.
Right.
It's funny.
Yeah.
But we got to get another housekeeping item. Beau. LBI.
Oh, yeah. Beau didn't play. Just
very
randomly.
late scratch. LBI.
He took warm-ups and everything. He took line rushes, warm-ups.
Yeah, I'm assuming something happened in warm-ups.
Yeah.
He just pulled something.
Took a puck. I don't know.
So that's something to keep an eye on. Hopefully he's just back next game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully the good news about it is that it's not anything with his head or anything. That's always
that's what matters to me, man.
Right.
I think for Beau, it would suck if they lost Beau for an extended period of time. I mean, that's your 3. That's a really good puck mover.
You're gonna run a 3D power play without your third D.
True. Well, I mean, he's the best.
I like how they put Jacob McDonald there. They were like, no, we're keeping this thing. Right. It's always going to be 3D. All right.
Yes. He's more of a rover. He
plays the.
He doesn't have a designated position. Yeah. He plays Jacob McDonald. That's what he plays.
By the way, he made that one play in like, what was it, the second period where he like just blew by a guy, and I was like, God damn.
And he almost scored.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, please.
He's got good feet.
Yeah.
Not the fastest guy, but like good feet.
Right.
So.
I'm always gonna. I should get a J-Mac jersey just because he wears 26.
J Con.
McDonald.
Will McDonald. So this Byram thing, yeah, it would suck, man. Like, it's just such an important guy. To lose him for a while would suck. But that's why you.
He said day to day. We'll see.
Yeah, that's why you.
Said Darren Helm was kind of close.
I thought he said he was a ways away.
He's I don't know. I got all.
Darren Helm's a mystery, man. I saw him in a white normal jersey before the season started at FSC, right before I was doing a stick and puck. And it was 2 days before training camp started, so everybody was there. They were just, it just wasn't training camp technically. It was just like a captain skate. And Darren Helm was out there, and he was doing sprints up and down the ice with Sean Allard after practice had ended. What?
Probably why he got hurt. He pulled something.
No, he didn't though. And then he skated off and he was totally fine. Like, it's just so strange. For the record, Martin Kaut looked really good in that practice from what I watched. He was just vibing.
Just like he did tonight.
Yeah. But those injuries, man. They suck.
It always happens around November for the Avs.
Yep. November, December, and January.
Yeah.
Injury hell.
Unless you're last year, but
yeah, I mean, it was pretty hellish last year.
This could probably be like its own pod, but really quick. We could talk about we'll save like the broader thing. I'll save that for later. I want to talk Finnish music. Why is it so good?
Every
time the Finnish music came on, I was like, yeah. And then they played whatever, I don't know, some Finnish song, and then they all started singing, and I was like, so this is what All the Small Things is in Finland.
Right, it's their version of it. Yeah, I didn't pay attention much to the music, so.
Oh, dude, I wasn't actively trying to, but you hear the accordion, and you're just like,
yeah, the accordion's dope.
Just kind of like, my foot starts stomping. I'm just kind of like, yeah. I tweeted it. I was like, this music slaps.
I've got a random question to end the pod.
Yep.
Who do you main in Mario Kart?
Who do I main in Mario Kart?
Yeah.
So it's one of the Koopa people.
Koopa Troopa?
No. I don't know. It's like, okay, here.
Koopa Troopa is bold, man. Dude. Respect if it's Koopa Troopa.
It's not actually Koopa Troopa.
Oh. So that's boring. Because anybody who mains Koopa Troopa just has my respect immediately.
I think his name's Lenny.
Lenny?
Yeah. Well, it's because my roommate, who's an absolute Mario Kart sweat, by the way.
I am too, dude. I'm so good at it.
Lemmy. Yeah, I play Lemmy. He plays he plays the big guy.
No.
The big Koopa.
What if you were playing Mario Kart Wii where there's no Lemmy?
Oh, there's no Lemmy?
No.
Oh, dude, I'm a sucker for Yoshi.
Of course you'd be a Yoshi guy. Dude, Yoshi, I respect Yoshi. I respect the program. First ballot Hall of Famer. Most people main Yoshi. Not a fan, but I do respect the Yoshi users. I want you to guess who I main. What do I look like?
Metal Mario.
Metal Mario? Dude.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. That's how I do it.
Not Metal Mario.
God, okay, let me think. By the way, Martin Kaut's family was there at the game today. That's sick as hell.
Yeah.
God. I don't know Mario Kart.
Metal Mario. I don't know where the fuck you got that from.
You just seem like the guy who wants the challenge, No.
I don't want a challenge. Toad. I want my favorite guy, my little bulldog, Toad. Dude. That's my guy right there, Toad.
Really?
And when I play with my dad, he has to main Toad. And so I main Princess Peach when I don't get to.
I could get Princess Peach vibes from you.
Mm-hmm.
But
or Toadette. Toadette's underrated too, man. Toadette's a good little player. So
you can just hold on. I just want to show everybody this because this is.
You can tell a lot out. Oh God. Oh, that's fun.
There's Martin Kaut's family.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's him. They're wearing his jersey. Shout out Euros. They love their chants.
Wholesome.
And then we're just gonna send it off with a nice. I made this. It didn't get enough love.
Dude, I love this. Love this video. It's a classic.
This video is great. But by the way, if you haven't, look up Derlonda Slipknot. Great.
This man gets 30. Oh.
Absolutely bussin'. But yeah, you see, like,
oh man,
this is how I feel when the Finnish song just starts grooving. I'm just moving. The vibes were just too good tonight. They were just too good.
It was good vibes.
That's the best part about these early games, is that I get no stress beforehand, and then if they win, it's just vibes. I'm just vibing the whole day. But then when they have those games like they did against Boston, I just feel like crap the whole day.
Yeah. I am very interested to see how this Nashville game will go. Mostly because I'm going, and it's like, I just don't want them to lay an egg. But
dude,
I'm not expecting a ton.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just
three
good hockey games coming up. I'm excited for. So.
Also, one other thing, just random. The MLS soccer had their championship today, and I know you don't like soccer. Whoever's watching this, I don't care if you don't like soccer. Go look up Gareth Bale extra time and look how electric that goal is. Dude, if you're a fan of sports, you should appreciate that moment because it's at home in LA. It's the championship game, and it's electric. All right?
Mm-mm.
Ugh, fine.
Don't do it.
Then go listen to Finnish music. I don't care.
No. Don't do it. Don't put your eyes through it. Don't do it.
All right, we're gonna leave.
Hooray! Avs win. Bust
Yay!
down. Rolly. Avalanche.
Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect. So synchronized.